this morning. We're now going live on Facebook and YouTube, excuse me, simultaneously. And anyway, it's good to be with you, and I'm happy to be here. I'm Joe, volunteering for Unity, and we do our morning meditations together. And we've been speaking for the past year or so about pranayama, breath work, and the role of that in meditation and our physiology and our consciousness. I wanted to take a moment this morning to discuss, kind of reassess where we are, what we've been doing, pardon me, and looking forward, what we might do. So we've been together for about a year, and we've been reviewing different types of techniques, breath work, and the reasons that it helps us in terms of our ability to stabilize, to control our emotions, to boost our immune system. There's so many benefits of pranayama. Primarily in the context of our conversations on these Wednesday mornings, it's focusing on meditation and the role of pranayama in meditation. This is all a preface to kind of where we're going, so stay with me here this morning, and we'll do some breathing in just a moment, in a little bit. So, regardless of your preferences for meditation, whether they be a TM, a transcendental meditation, and using your own mantras and stillness, or guided meditations, which we offer here on our Unity sites, as you know, it's beautiful opportunity for you. If you prefer a Zen type meditation, which is toward more total stillness in and of yourself, you might sometimes focus on your breath in order to keep your mind still. We have been talking about the power of pranayama in this context of stillness. Whichever meditation that you do, you personally practice, whether it's prayer of a type or any of those I mentioned, pranayama, breath work, is simply and truly the most powerful tool that's available to us. Always, it's part of us, it's available to us, and helps us achieve a space of stillness. It helps us move toward that space of stillness where we can quiet our minds. That is an extraordinarily difficult challenge. I know we all appreciate that. You try to be still, and your mind is that computer that's always on. It's a challenge. It's something we all face. And our objective is to, with time and any tools that we have, allow ourselves to become more in that mind space, more in that place of stillness, that place of zero, the zero space. Shunya is the word in Sanskrit for that space of zero, stillness, nothingness. Now, that's hard to get there. Pranayama helps us move in that direction. So, with respect to pranayama and what we're going to be talking about in a minute and where I want to go in the future, let's stick with this and visualize meditation excuse me, as a challenge in part towards stillness. So let's visualize, if you will, please, a train going by. All the cars are our thoughts that are constantly going through our minds. Our responses to our sensory stimuli, our sensory self, into the mind, and it is on and on. So visualize that train. What do you see? There are cars. In between each train car is a space, an open space, a clear space. So where we want to be is in that still space. Our objective through pranayama is to gradually, with training ourselves, with breath work, which contributes to stillness through our physiology and affecting our consciousness and mind, as we've discussed, through pranayama and other techniques we'll talk about in a second. But our objective is to increase that space between those cars. So the thoughts are going by, but there's space between those thoughts. Our objective is to increase that space. Begin to try to open up a little bit toward more nothingness, toward more quiet stillness. That's what enables us to go to and toward our essential self, toward our heart space, the home of our compassion and tolerance and love and our natural human state, toward that, away from our egoic minds, our place where we normally dwell in life. And thanks to our egos, which enable us to function in this world. But we don't want it on all the time. We want to turn that off. Back off that, move away from the head space toward the heart space. And that comes with arriving at a place of more stillness. Make sense? Okay, so that's the way I see it. And I hope in my heart and mind that you have taken seriously what we've been doing and talking about with respect to pranayama and meditation and these techniques over the past year. Yes, it's been a year since I started sharing this opportunity, that this wonderful time of our being together. I don't know who's here with us. I don't know to what frequency you're with us. There are new people coming in, and that's part of the reason that we might seem to review certain techniques over and again. I keep those techniques that we review to a minimum, to the most fundamentally important ones. And those have been diaphragmatic breathing, breath of fire, Nardi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing, relaxation breath, and others. But our inventory is limited, and I've limited it because I want you to understand the techniques for doing this to gain the most benefit from your own practice. That is what this is all about. Our being together, sharing what hopefully, and that I believe, and many people through thousands of years have believed, that pranayama is breath work, is powerful, and can influence our consciousness, our mind, our bodies toward the goal that we all have with our meditation, that goal being some stillness, some openness, some receptivity to the divine. Whatever our individual concept of the divine is, it's beautiful. Everyone has their own, of course, everyone has their own awareness of the divine in whatever form, and that's a personal affair. And clearly, pranayama can help us still ourselves to become more in a space to relate to the divine, the energy in the universe, to relate our finite energy, our finite selves, to the infinite. You're within your personal belief structure, your own faith, your own spirituality. So our objective is not to talk about any particular faith. Last Sunday's very good Sunday message from our senior minister, Jean-Marie, was about different types of religions and concepts of heaven and this and so forth. It's beautiful. Many paths to the mountaintop. Our efforts here with pranayama and what I want to do in the future all are designed for you, for all of us to enjoy our opportunity to slow it down, back off the day-to-day, go within ourselves, and allow the heart to begin to open and our awareness to grow, our feeling of presence, our feeling of connection to the divine. I'm thrilled personally and grateful to be able to be here and talking about this with you, because I think it's very, very positive. And it is my hope that you give this serious thought and embrace a practice of your own as you go forward. So we've been doing this a year. We've been doing pranayama, and I'm going to take a couple of weeks off, and I'll be back in March. And I'd like to begin, or I'm contemplating what directions that I want us to go. I'd appreciate, as we discuss this a little further, and yes, we will do some breathing here in a minute. I understand. I love it also. I want you to please put any comment that you have, please, in chat, responding to my comments about what I think about where we want to go and how you feel about it. I really would appreciate that. So very quickly, and we'll discuss this more when we get together again in several weeks, a couple of weeks actually. So we've begun to develop enough of our understanding of various techniques of breathing and what it can mean and be for us. There are a couple of things I'd like to fold into our practice and our sharing on Wednesdays, if it all fits and makes sense to people. I would like to begin to discuss the role of sound and voice, words and rhythm, sound and rhythm, and the effects of sound and rhythm toward the same goal, toward that opportunity for us to go more within ourselves and be still. So we have as tools pranayama, breath work. Hand in hand with these can go techniques of generating sound and rhythm. Those techniques stimulate the vibrations in our body from our oral cavity down through our body, stimulating the glands, the divine glands, some call them, the pituitary, pineal hypothalamus, thymus. These glands are stimulated and produce hormones, and all of this is good for our system, the good stuff. So this is what we're going to do, and we'll discuss more theory about it, because I think personally, for me, for my brain, I prefer to understand the how and the why of it. I don't need deep science, but I'd like to know, well, why are we doing this and what is it doing for me? So that's kind of been my approach to our breathing techniques and conversation of parasympathetic, sympathetic nervous systems, and so forth. We'll fold those in. Some people use the word chanting. Now, that has a lot of connotations to it, and I'm not talking about, quote, chanting, but chanting is using sound and rhythm and words. We'll discuss this more, but I want you to understand we're not going to sit here and do chanting all morning or anything like that. We're going to, in a balanced way, perhaps fold this into our practice to add other tools to our pranayama techniques. Okay. Well, I'm pleased again to be here. And again, I'd ask you, and at whatever time that you're watching this, to please add a comment, if you will. Any thoughts that you have about what we've been doing, if you're enjoying this or appreciate the approach. And I will say quickly once again that each of us have our own preferences about meditation and what we enjoy as input from our ministers, our way showers, meditation guides. At this website, we have available to you a number of wonderful choices for you to participate in meditation, different people's approach to meditation, different people's approach to prayer, pray-ins from our senior minister, many opportunities for you. So, what we do here is one approach. That intention is being to facilitate your own private contemplation, your own private practices, and understand what these techniques can do just for you on your own time. It's wonderful to be together. I really enjoy our breathing together and the energy that is here with us as we're together with this. And we'll do that Wednesdays. But this is an opportunity for you. Every morning you can get up and do a little bit of breath work. It takes minutes. It's a wonderful cleansing and renewing opportunity for you. So with that, for a little bit of time that we have left here, 10 minutes or so, we're going to do some breathing, and we're going to start with that most important fundamental breath that I'm adamant, really, that you understand how to do this. And if you've done it all, been with me or with us every time, and you've done this a lot, and that's wonderful. You can never do it enough. And the more you do it, the more carryover will occur in your life, so that your normal, quote, what was your normal is your normal breathing will become healthier. You'll use more of your lungs, your pulmonary system will be stronger, your immune system will be stronger, just generally speaking. All your systems benefit from good oxygenation and good health. Okay, so mind your posture, please. Sit up straight spine. If you're cross-legged in that particular position, that's good. If you're on a chair, Sit toward the end of the chair. It facilitates our breathing in a straight spine. Slide your chin slightly back. Get a little bit comfortable. You can roll your shoulders around real quick. Shake your head. Take a couple of breaths. Let's begin to come into the now. Just close your eyes. Focus at the brow point. Hands on your knees, palms up. Just gentle breathing. We'll begin to transition into the diaphragmatic breath or 2 or 5. Continue with this posture, spine straight, neck slid back, shoulders roll back and down, head floating over your shoulders, comfortable. Pranayama should always be a comfortable position. You should not be tense, but your back should be straight. Deep breath in, belly out as you inhale. Bring that air up into your chest. Feel your lower and mid rib cage expand. Bring the air as high as you can. Exhale, chest in, pull the belly back, navel to the spine, all the way back. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, belly out. Exhale. Always full exhales. Pull that belly back, pull the navel to the spine. Fuller the exhale, the fuller the inhale. You can open your mouth on the exhale. You can do that ujjayi breath where you make that sound with your glottis, epiglottis. Sounds like the ocean. It is called the ocean breath. Contributes to a drawing within consciousness. Continue, belly out. Exhale, ujjayi. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, ujjayi. Your breathing should be long and slow and deep and regular, same rhythm. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, ujjayi. Inhale and suspend the breath. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your belly. Let it hang out there. All muscles relaxed, breath held, suspended. Eyes closed, focus at the brow point. Exhale. Inhale and suspend again. And as you belly out, take the air into your chest and suspend. While your breath is suspended, all muscles relaxed. Notice how you will begin to go into that stillness space. That is the beauty, the effectiveness of breath suspension. Notice that awareness of the stillness, that growing stillness. Exhale. Inhale belly out and suspend again. Relax your muscles. Hands up, palms open. Notice. Take another sip of air in. Exhale. And suspend on the exhale. Last time. Inhale in. Suspend. Relax the muscles. Pull root lock. Draw those lower muscles up. Rectal muscles, anal muscles, sexual muscles around your organs, lower pelvic girdle. Pull them up. Feel that energy from your lower spine to the top of your head. Straight spine, neck slid back. Just suspend, pull root lock. Hold it. Draw the belly in. Pull all of those muscles, belly, lower muscles in. Relax, relax root lock. Exhale. Couple of natural breaths. Inhale, please, quickly. Exhale. Inhale. I'm going to go into a couple of minutes of some quiet Zen time. As I mentioned earlier, there's a technique in Zen meditation where you count your breath. You listen to your breathing, your normal breathing, and you count your breath. You can count to 5 and start over. If you count much higher, you can get lost or your thoughts go away. The objective is to kind of keep you focused by being conscious of your breath and counting your breath. Keeps the noise down, the mental noise, enables that space between those cars to be a little broader. So, 2 minutes. Breathe normally, count your breath. Inhale, arms up, please. Suspend the breath. Move your fingers in and out. Clench your fist. Exhale. Inhale once more. Shake your arms. Shake your torso a little bit. Be very careful of your neck, everything. But just shake a little bit. Shake it out. Exhale. Bring your arms down. Relax. Come back into our bodies now. Do you appreciate the change within your physiology and within your mind and your consciousness from just that short period of doing only diaphragmatic breathing? There's a lesson there. There's a message. It's yours. Did you notice how your breath can become, during your quiet time, your meditation, much slower, much softer? I wish you peace, all blessings. Namaste. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Nice to be here. Bye.